What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Traders Lounge. And this is going to be another weekly trade recap. I'm just going to hop right into it. I only took one trade this week, and it was on Euro JPY. And I took a sell here, as you guys can see. I took it around in the Asian session. So it was around a little bit after 9 o'clock that I took the trade. Like I said, candle, wick flip. It was a runner. We're going to break it down. And with this trade, there's a lot in it. So I'm going to break it down for you guys. I'm going to recreate it as well too. So this is the screenshot of the trade. I have some notes here on the side. I'm going to explain everything to you guys, like my entry, like what was my thought process completely on this trade, right? So let's head over to trading view. So this is what I was looking at on the chart before I took the trade. I had marked up my zones here. I saw that we had a little bit of some support resistance area. I was looking to take the sell here originally. That was my plan. Take the sell here. I missed this entry move here. So I was waiting for another move down here in order for me to take it to this level, at least this level, I think it was. Let's see. Yeah, probably at least to that level right here. But I remember if you watched my last course that I put out on how to make how to profit in a bear market. What did I say in that video, right? If you see multiple candles just shooting up, most likely it's going to be the left side of the head of a head and shoulders pattern, right? So right here, if I draw this up with my head and shoulders pattern tool, this is what I originally saw before I had took the trade. This is what I saw. This was what I was basing off my confluences off of. This was what I was looking at. I said, okay, this is the left shoulder here. We're forming up the left side of the head. Potentially, we could be forming the right side of the head. So I was looking to take this down. This was my aim. Actually, this was my aim. This is my aim right here. This is where I wanted to go because I didn't know this was actually going to be a head and shoulders pattern. I just saw what I saw, and I saw some support that was right here. So I will show you guys. So we head over to the screenshot. My entry was at this wick right here. This is my entry. Boom. So we'll get this. I entered. Once price broke that wick right there, right? Okay. Price came down. 10 pip TP. I hit the TP. This was like a little bit of a support looking left. So if I look left over here, I had drawn up a line here. Right there. That's what that line is. That was the support. I'm sorry, resistance support right here. And that's why I had that there. So I had a feeling that price was going to continue down further and break through that, but I had it there just in case, just to be aware of it because I can't see what's going on left when I'm all the way down here. So price came down. We hit our 10 pip TP, as you can see right here. Close half at 10 pips, stop loss at break even. And then price came down, continued. I had a little bit left on the trade. So these are my notes. Price has shot up already about 50 pips. That's the left side of the head that I'm talking about. And I saw the buys, but still wasn't comfortable with taking the trade. So I was on the charts when this was happening. I was not comfortable with taking the trade. I didn't feel, this didn't look right to me to take, so I didn't take it, okay? So I waited for the pullback. So when price is shooting up, there will be a pullback, okay? You just have to be patient. If you miss the buy, take the sell. If you miss the sell, wait for the buy, right? So I missed the first entry, which was right up here. This is where I mentioned before where I had missed the entry. I missed this. So I missed the first entry. So I waited for the 30-minute entry. Let's see, 30-minute entry. Yeah, let's see. This is it. This was what I was waiting for. I missed it on the 15-minute, which is right here. I missed my early entry. So I went to the 30-minute, and this was the entry that I had caught. It says the trade follows through as planned. I left 25% on to see what price will do. So that's right over here. Price came down, hit my TP, which was this area that I mentioned before. That I wasn't sure if price was either going to, I knew price was eventually just going to tap this area. I didn't think it was going to keep continuing down. I had a feeling it was going to come down and tap this area, which it did tap, and then it came back up, and then it eventually it broke through. So once this happened, I had moved my stop loss up to here, and I left 25% on the trade to see how far I can take it, right? So I this is what I wrote. This is me stretching myself as a trader. I was already happy with my profits and the way I executed. So I was okay with break even with 25%. Price hit support and closed the trade. So I I was okay if I had lost, not really lost, but if I broke even at with my 25% on, I was okay because I had already closed the trade out. I took profit in multiple areas. I took profit here and I took profit here, and then I left the 25% on. Price came down to here, tapped this area, which was I was expecting price to get down here. This was the area that I was expecting. I was expecting price to tap this area because that's right here, this support, this resistance area that we have going on here. I had a feeling price is going to come back down and want to retest this area right here, which it did, as you can see. And that was when I closed some out here. Once this candle right here came up and I saw that it was taking out the previous candle, I said, okay, now we're forming support here. And this is where I closed the trade for some more profit. Okay. So that was my thought process on this right here. So price came up. Once it hit about this area, that was when I said, okay, we're going to probably be heading up now. And that was when I closed the trade out. As you can see, it comes back up way past up my entry. So with this one, I mentioned in the last video in the course that if you are, because when I hit my TP, that's when I like to close the trade out and just be done. But with this one, I wanted to stretch myself and go the extra mile and see how far I can take it. And that's what you have to do when it comes to scaling. This is a part, and this is an example of scaling. This is a part of scaling your account, scaling yourself as a trader, where you would normally close the trade out once you've hit TP. You know, leave a little bit on. That if you normally don't leave a little bit on and see if you can catch a runner, leave a little bit on, see if you can catch that runner, and just be happy with what you already caught, because you don't want to be upset if the runner and the little bit that you left on gets stopped out. You know, it's just going to get stopped out. You know, that's just the name of the game. But with this one, I executed correctly. I'm very proud of myself with the way that I took this trade and the way that I was able to identify this trade. And I literally just talked about this pattern in the free course in the last video. If you guys have not saw, I talked about the entries on on this course. I talked about the exact entry on where to get in and where to get out. And then I end up taking the trade for this one. So this is the same way I had mentioned to you guys. So I really hope you guys really find video value in that video, because there was a lot of good content in that for you guys. So this was the only trade that I took this week. It was the Asian session. I trade the New York session and the Asian session. I only trade the Asian session when I can't trade the New York session. So I'm on the Asian session from, I know it's that the deeper you go into it, like maybe 10, 11 o'clock, that's when moves start to happen. The earlier you are in the London session, not London session, the earlier you are in the Asian session, it's not a lot of movement, like around 7 or 8 o'clock, but movement starts to kick in around between 9 and 12. So if I can catch something between like 9 and 10, because I start getting tired, then I will with the Asian session. So that was the only trade that I have for you guys. Keep this video short for you. But yeah, this is my Discord. I have a Discord for you guys. If you guys want to check it out. Like I said, we have the main chat lounge where I post my, actually in my announcements is where I post the video. So here it is. This is how to profit in a bear market. This is a free course where I went over, I go over 3 different types of strategies and patterns that you can use to profit in a bear market that we're in right now. You can use these strategies in any market, whether you're trading. It has to be trading Japanese candlestick patterns, crypto, stocks, forex, options. As long as you're looking at a Japanese candlestick chart, you can benefit from this video. Okay, this is where I went over that head and shoulders pattern that we just talked about, and I was able to profit it, so you guys can see exactly where I got in and everything like that. So yeah, this is This is my Discord if you guys want to join. Link is going to be in the description box. I also have this is my YouTube channel. You guys want to check it out. Here it is again, how to profit in a bear market. I also have my Instagram where I mainly talk about wealth building, help you guys understand that it's not all about buying Lambos and buying all these cars and luxury items and materialistic things. It's about building wealth too. I feel like wealth is more important. I believe wealth is more important than the materialistic things. Like have a strategy and a plan for to build wealth, to have longevity with the money that you're making in the market, and as a trader. You know what I'm saying? So, buy a house where you can have equity in it and have wealth and have assets. You want assets to your name. So that's what I'm just trying to teach other traders, and just make it known to you that it's not about making profits in the market and then putting it towards the Lambo. If that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. But I feel like you should also be aware of wealth building. Build wealth with your money too, so eventually you don't have to work for money. You have your money work for you. So that's what I'm making my Instagram about for you guys. Just bringing knowledge, bringing it to the light that building wealth is very important. I also have a Twitch channel, if I can pull it up here. Let's see, go to Twitch, Traders Lounge. This is my Twitch. I will let you guys know when I will be going back live on YouTube and Twitch. Right now I'm having some technical difficulties, but we will be back on it soon. So I'm just putting a video for you guys to teach you and show you things in the market, and just learn as I'm showing you guys as I go along. I'm just documenting my journey, and anything that I come across that has helped me, I want to be able to share that with you guys, because I know it could help somebody else out there. So if you guys find value in anything that I have said or shown you, just show your support by subscribing, following me on Instagram, following me on Twitch. You don't have to, but just only if you found value and if you believe that, I deserve a subscribe and a follow. So I will see you guys in the next video, and have a good day.